Hey everybody, today I'm going to make some cheese crackers and they are really good, and so we will just get started with the recipe. And here I have the bowl that I'm going to put all the ingredients in. So to begin with, we're going to put the flour, and this is all-purpose flour. This is one of the few times that you'll ever see me use anything but self-rising flour. And so we're going to put 2 cups of flour in our crackers. And these are kind of like those, I think they're called nip cheese. Anyway, they're really good. If you like cheese, you'll more than likely like these. And so, alright, there is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then we're going to put a pinch of salt, and we're going to put a pinch of cayenne pepper. That wasn't a very big pinch. I'm going to put just a little bit more. I don't want too much, but that wasn't quite enough. And then just kind of blend this together. And now we're going to take 16 ounces of cheese. You can grate your cheese yourself. If you want mild cheese, use it. If you want to do like I did and get it already grated, you can do that. And I like sharp cheese, so that's what I got. And you want it to be room temperature. And pour it in the bowl. And I probably should have gotten a bigger bowl. Now you want to stir it and get your cheese all coated. And once you do that, then you want to put in your butter. And here's what you can do. You can put 2 sticks of butter that is room temperature, or you can put 1 stick of butter and ½ a cup of olive oil, or 2 cups of olive oil. What I'm going to do is put 1 stick of butter, and I forgot my olive oil, so I have to just reach over here and get it, and I'll be right back. I'm putting 1 stick of butter and ½ a cup of olive oil. And so now my butter hasn't melted as much as I'd like for it to, but that's okay because we'll make it work. Just go ahead and stir this up. Get your butter and your olive oil and everything mixed up real good. You're going to have to get your hands in here in a minute, and when you do, then you can kind of get your butter mixed in better. But anyway, that's pretty much got mixed up in there. Then what we're going to take is 2 cups of Rice Krispie cereal and put it in. There's 1. And there's 2. And that oil made that stick in there, so I'm going to get it out. And I have washed my hands, and I washed the countertop before I got started. But now's the part where you get your hands in it and just mix everything up. Knead it and squish it and get it all mixed up. So this is going to take just a few minutes to get it how I want it to be, and I don't think y'all want to sit and watch this part too much probably. So once I get it all stirred up, I'll be back. Okay, I've got that mixed up real good, and if you do need it to be a little bit more moist, just add a little bit more olive oil or butter, but mine was fine. So now what I'm going to do, you can roll this out if you want to and take your pizza cutter and just cut little squares. But what I'm going to do is just put spoonfuls on here and then take my fork and mash it down. And so I'm going to put about this size on, maybe just a little bit bigger. That's a little bit small. But I'm going to fill up my pan with these. They're not going to spread a whole lot because they're the flour is not self-rising. But once I get the mixture on here, then I'm going to take my fork and just mash like that. And it's best to have these kind of rounded. And anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do my whole batch like that. They bake at 300 degrees for about a half hour. When I get all these cooked, I'll come back and let you see them, and we'll give them a taste. Hey y'all, the cheese crackers finished, and I already tasted them, which I'll taste them again for y'all, but they are really good. But I have one batch in the oven, one batch, my second batch I'm going to taste, and my first batch I let go too long. They got pretty dry. I'm still going to eat them because they're good, but they're real crumbly. So what I needed to do was make them just a little bit bigger, I believe, to let them go a half hour. So if you make them the size I showed you, let them go about 20 minutes or either make them a little bigger. But anyway, the second batch came out real good, and here is what they look like. And they have a really good flavor. I would have put just a pinch more cayenne pepper in it, but I don't want to put too much that my husband can't eat them. But they just have such a good cheese flavor and are really, just really good, I think. Really good. So just remember that on the cooking, to not cook them quite as long. And I just hope you enjoy them. They're really good. They're real delicate. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.